Hey guys, this is Red Silvers, and this is Sega. Specifically, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This is a tech demo I'm doing because we may be recording a Genesis race. So let's see here. What the hey, we'll do Tails just to skip the intro here. And this is just to really see how my footage turns out when I upload it to YouTube. I think I've got my window figured out. I'll go ahead and get us a Chaos Emerald. Why not? This isn't going to be a very long video, but it'll do the deed that it's needed for. And I'm going to go for the perfect because style points. This is a very easy one to get it perfect in. I used to have these all memorized, but only time will tell if I really still remember. Luckily, not very much to this level. There are some blue sphere levels that are very long. Hey, luckily I'm making this look pretty good, because you gotta do that when you're putting it up there for YouTube, right? What's your excuse with all your other videos, Rhett? Shut up. Alright. Chaos Emerald! I won't be dubbing in the music to this video because it's just kind of a tech demo, and actually getting the music would take a bit of effort. I am going to get a free continue here just for going through that stage. Plus I got a live. So getting all the Chaos Emerald is good for lives and continues. Of course, the best part of any Sonic 3 game was playing two players and having somebody play Tails. And I bet that could be a very fun Let's Play if you could do the jerry-rigging needed to pull it off. Let's see, there's goodies down here. I can't help but feel like the sound sounds a little off on my emulator. Not that you can hear that, but it's just bothering me just a little bit, and I'm sure I'll get used to it. Anyway, here we have the boss of the stage. But it's not actually the boss. He just kind of comes in and trolls you. The idea is in the background you see several more of him fly by. And now this is actually a different part of the stage. Not only do we get a different tile set, but you can't actually go back anymore. But hey, we'll cut down here, where you can get Chaos Emerald number 2. And we'll go ahead and get that one too. Obviously, if I was racing, I wouldn't want to go after the Chaos Emeralds because that would take time. I'm actually pretty excited to do this race, even though I will need to play the game. This is the first time I've touched it in a while. Although I could totally load up the version of it I have on the Xbox and get on the leaderboard again. Anytime I go on there, I'll get top of weekly because I have a save file where I maxed out the score counter. Although somehow other people have gotten a higher score than that, so I don't know what the deal is there. And yes, when you max out the score counter, you get a ton of lives. On that file, I have 219 lives, which totally breaks the score counter. I want to leave that. So it doesn't look like 219, but I was counting while I was doing it. And if you're wondering how you max out the score counter, it takes a lot of time in the launch base zone, but it's very easy to do. Okay, now if I'm remembering right, the only thing that's going to be left is that spot that I skipped. And perfect! And that's going to be somewhere here. Right there. It'll be interesting to see how well the frame rate looks on this. It's not going to be Genesis quality because that runs at about 50 frames per second. But that's okay. Now, when I got my Genesis, I actually got Sonic & Knuckles first. That was the first game I got with my Genesis, and Sonic 3 came later. The blue ring stages are actually harder in Sonic & Knuckles because they add in bumpers that you jump off of. But because I had Sonic & Knuckles first, I learned those ones first, so I actually know those better than the ones in this game. Go ahead and get the electric shield here. Which, if you're Sonic, you actually get a bonus for that, in that you can do a little side jump. Tails doesn't get that because he can fly. But it does attract your rings. But just like that, I'm going to trade it off for the fire shield for this boss right here. Which I will now wreck as Tails because... or not. The fire shield would make me immune to his fire, including the flames underneath him and the fire that he spits. I'm not doing a very good job fighting this guy this time around. There we go, for style points. And our sign. Free water shield. So I think that'll be enough to test out this tech demo. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. Until next time, this is Red Silvers. Have yourself a good night.